Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity 1129, and welcome to another pick a card reading. I have taken a bit of a break this time. In fact, even for your July predictions, this time it's going to be a pick a card reading and not the zodiac version because there's a lot happening and I'm not in my element yet. But I was I've been called to do this reading for a while now, but it's just materialized today. So let's get right into it. The topic of today's reading is it really over? So this is for those of you who've been in a situation with somebody and it's been stretching for a while now. For some of you, you're in no contact. For others of you, you are in contact. Maybe this person comes in and out of your life. You don't know what the future holds, and everything just feels as though you're just carrying on and you're putting in all the effort. If this is how you're feeling right now, then this is the reading for you. We will be live shuffling the tarot cards. The oracle cards have been pre-shuffled. I will be taking charms as well as letters and channel messages for additional confirmation. However, that is not very important in the sense that even if you don't find yourself there, if the reading has resonated with you, you can take something home. It's a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. You may have one message, maybe the whole reading will resonate with you, maybe you're called to see more than two piles, or maybe nothing resonates with you. Either ways, you know your situation best, so use your intuition, follow your intuition. There's also a timeless reading, so you are meant to see it as and when you stumble upon it, right? So I will also be taking channel messages for your person. So having said that, let's choose the piles. Pile number 1 is the Lightseer's Tarot, or this Amazonite heart, or this beautiful card here. I hope you can see it. And it says healing. Alright. This is pile number 2, which is the Modern Witch Tarot, this beautiful rose quartz heart, and this beautiful card which says, it doesn't say anything, but it would be acceptance. Alright, and this is pile number 3, the Ethereal Visions Tarot, this green Aventurine crystal, and this card which says Twin Flames. Alright, so my dear seekers, sit with your spine erect, palms open facing upwards. Take a deep breath with your eyes closed. Hold. Think of the person on your mind. Exhale slowly. Slowly open your eyes, and whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. Alright? So let's get started with pile number 1. Let me just keep these out of the way. And I just realized I haven't got myself a glass of water. Anyway. Pile number 1. For those of you who've chosen the Lightseer's Tarot, or this Amazonite heart, or this beautiful card which says healing. Alright? So I feel for a lot of you out here, you have been working on yourself. And maybe, depending on your connection, your healing and your working on yourself is what is going to trigger your partner. But this is so true, especially for high-level soulmate connections. Alright, either ways, whatever's happened in this connection has bruised you, has triggered you, but possibly it's been so tiring and taxing that no matter how much you've worked on it, you've found that nothing has really been progressing. Maybe in the past with this Amazonite here, you've been trying to control things, you've been trying to put in all the efforts, hoping that it'll work out in a certain fashion, but finally you've given up control. Alright, and you've realized no matter what you do, it just seems impossible to get something done in this connection. Alright, and so you have decided to take all that energy and put it back into yourself. So with this healing, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So this is a message from Spirit saying that no matter what you're going through right now, heal yourself and always have positive energy. When you're thinking about this connection, don't keep concentrating on all things that haven't worked out, because what you imagine is what you create. So just see your connection as getting healed, see yourselves understanding one another, and while you work on your own wounds, whenever you are concentrated on this relationship or on this person on your mind, think of it as, reaching a place which brings you abundance and joy. And this is how you manifest what you want. All right? Now, I'm going to shuffle your cards and we'll pull out a few. Well, this didn't get shuffled at all. Possibly in this connection, you find resistance from your person when you bring up this topic of what to do next, or what does the future hold for us. Maybe you don't get an answer. Let's see. Oops. One card is on the floor and it says Hermit. The Seven of Wands. It was the Four of Cups, but I don't take cards which are flipped over. The Page of Cups. The Hangman and the King of Pentacles. And the Devil. Bottom of the deck, energy, the Eight of Cups. Is everything coming in? It is. You have emergence, loneliness, caution, the divine feminine, expect powerful change, very soon you get Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters, Forest, muddled, unclear thinking, and Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. All right. My dear pile number ones, here is your reading. For a lot of you with this Hermit card here, this is a no contact situation. All right? And this no contact has been for quite a while now. I feel those of you who are watching this, doesn't have to be all of you, but most of you predominantly are in this divine feminine energy of yours. All right? You are operating from your feminine side, this whatever be your gender, and you have decided to heal. With this healing card here, you are actually healing the your feminine energy, your feminine side. Maybe all this while you've been after this person, you've been the chaser, and you've been acting from the masculine side, putting in all the effort, hoping that things will work out. And now finally, because you've done all this, you've just given up control, because you say it's just out of my hands. I really can't do anything because I've been putting in a lot of work, this person hasn't, and enough is enough. I'm just going to heal myself. When you've done that, you've come from your, this predominantly masculine energy, you're bringing it back to balance by taking care of your feminine side. This is what's happening, and this is beautiful. It's possible that for whatever, you've put in so much of effort, and maybe this person was only interested in physical nature of the relationship, in the sexual aspects of it. With this Rabbit card here, too much concern with sexual matters. And it came to a point wherein you were feeling extremely lonely despite being in the connection, because they weren't connecting on an emotional level. They were not connecting on a spiritual level. It was just about the physical need for them, and thereafter they weren't putting in effort. And in all, you know, it's likelihood that you are the one who's walked away from this connection because they have just not been in this connection the way you want it. And this act of yours of finally withdrawing, letting go of control, and walking away from this connection, this is what has finally got the wheel turning in your favor. It is because you have walked away from someone who was not serving you is the reason why things have worked for you. You've been putting in energy, and that is why things are changing for you. And very soon you will come to know, you'll be out of this depression that you've been facing, because this person has actually not, I find that this Page of Cups energy was your energy, pile number one. You were the one. I don't see this person as coming back with an apology. I feel that this person is still defensive. They're not clear about what they want. They have a lot of healing to do. They are doing absolutely nothing. All right, maybe you've seen them in the past as your King of Pentacles. You see them as the one, but they are taking no action towards it. All right. But you don't have to wait very long to decide whether it is over or not, because things are going to get very clear for you. All right, with this very soon card here, which says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. All right, so I feel for those of you now, this is going to be, resonate differently for different people. If you find that this person was purely the only thing that they gave this connection was actually nothing. They were just taking from this connection, and that too, they were interested only in the physical part of this, the relationship, wherein their sexual needs were being met. And beyond that, if they have not given you anything else, they may have in the beginning of the relationship. And after that, if you find that this relationship has been completely on your shoulders, and that even after walking away, if you find that this person is still trying to contact you only when they want something, and when you finally say no, they haven't been, they've just withdrawn their energies as well, and they're looking elsewhere, then this is time for you to decide to move on and look beyond this connection. All right, with this emergence here, this clarity is going to come to you now. And I feel it is when is the full moon in Capricorn? Whichever is the closest full moon to now, which is I think any time now. I'll try and put it down below when I'm at the end for you to know when it is. If it has already happened, I'm sorry, I've not been in touch. So I'll just let you know, but it's happening now. So whenever the full moon in Capricorn is, and if it's already happened, then anytime now, this clarity is going to come to you. All right. If you've been wondering, should I wait, should I go, which is why you've come to this reading for, and every time you approach them with this beautiful Page of Cups and energy, because you have so much of love for them, for whatever they have been, how they have been in the beginning. They have always been defensive in your presence because they feel uncomfortable. You trigger them. All right. But you've been exercising caution. You've not been letting them in, and you feel, whenever you meet them, they're defensive, and maybe they say things to you which sometimes, with this here worry about that someone is against you, maybe sometimes you feel uncomfortable with the reactions that you get from this person. All right. And so you have actually, you feel that when you interact with them, you have to be very cautious. And now this is going to change, because you've reached a stage wherein, while you have physically walked away from this person and you're healing your wounds, still you feel, when this person comes up, there's something about them, it could be a karmic partner, and there was something you needed to work out. But now, if you're coming to this reading, you are going to know once and for all, not just from this reading, but from within you, whether this person is meant for you or not. Something wonderful is coming into your life with this emergence card here. You are going to have an absolutely new beginning, which may not be with this person at all. All right, could be with someone else, or it could be some as far as your career is concerned, or something else. Some new phase is about to begin in your life with this emergence card, and it's a powerful thing. It's a big thing that's coming into your life, which is going to be for the better, which is the universe's way of rewarding you for the healing that you have done, for putting yourself first, for finally putting an end to this connection, which may have been, it's not as though when it was physical, it was, they would come for their own needs, but it was also something that you were very drawn to. This was very powerful. It's not that it's not powerful, but you wanted more. You were really, really invested in this connection. You were extremely innocent in this connection. You wanted to give your all, but that's not what they wanted. They are not there yet. They're nowhere there yet. And I don't see anything happening in the near future wherein they are, planning to change in a hurry. I don't see that happening here. With this emergence, I'd like to clarify. I'll take out another deck, and I just want to clarify what is coming for you. The number 9 could be significant. Okay, what is this? The Knight of Wands. This person might come back again, but you are not going to accept it. Look at that with the 8 of Cups. You will decide to stay away. But what is emerging for group number 1, Spirit? You get oh wow, look at that. This is what's coming to you. The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. You are going to get absolute clarity, and you are going to get a brand new beginning. And this could, what is this about? The King of Cups. I think there's someone new who's going to come into your life, pile number 1s, for the majority of you. All right? If for some of you this person is actually changed, and you actually feel that it's not just their words but actions as well, maybe for very few of you, you might want to wait for some more time for this person. But I feel the majority of you are going to move on, because this person can only come in this Knight of Wands energy. But there is someone with this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, a brand new beginning gifted to you by the universe, with someone who has the maturity of the King of Cups. This person is going to be emotional. They're going to be in touch with their emotional side. They're going to be there for you every step of the way. A very mature energy. This person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Maybe the person who you were dealing with was a Capricorn or a Virgo. So you're getting basically a lot of earth and water energy in this reading. All right? But this beautiful beginning is what's coming with this emergence card. And I think this is a powerful change. Maybe you meet this person at work, or there is someone who's already, got their eyes on you. Look at that, bottom of the deck energy, the Fool. You're going to get this brand new beginning. 2 aces, which says new beginning. The Fool, which says new beginning. And with the King of Cups. So this is beautiful. So is this relationship really over? You've already walked away from it, and I think you will yourself decide to put an end to it. Though they might still come back to you again, but you will put an end to this relationship is what I feel. All right, now let's take out additional, should I leave this here? Okay, I'll leave this here, and I will take this out. One, two, three, and sometimes I feel I should take out all the vowels from this and just keep the consonants because we just keep getting vowels here. You get the Wheel of Fortune, which things are changing for you with this expect powerful change and the Wheel of Fortune here. The second time you get the Wheel of Fortune here. All right, so things are going to be changing in your favor. You get the King of Pentacles again. So maybe you've been thinking this person would turn out to be your King of Pentacles, but possibly this King of Cups is the one who's actually going to be, and we are talking energies, not gender, but this is the person who's going to be that solid partner who's going to be here, for the long haul. All right, and here you get the Ace of Cups. So there will be a lot of love. Well, in the past, this person wasn't giving you the love that you poured in, but this new person who's coming in is going to give you a lot of love. All right. The number, these are the letters E, I, T, I, E again, another E, oh God, U and C. Okay, and this person might think you're cute with this cute here. And it also could be that you are going to cut ties with this person once and for all. You, as it is, walked away, but they will come one last time possibly, and that will be a final no. And you'll be so clear this time when you just tell them to leave. All right. And this new person who comes, you're going to be in touch with your inner child with them. This is Aries energy. So this person could be with the Aries energy. Now, the divine feminine that you're working on, this person could be, this King of Cups could actually be your divine counterpart. This person could have been in the military or could be in the military. There's a lot of love waiting to happen for you. It's not the end of the world. This person is going to be very protective of you. This person could also be a bit of a snowflake. They might want your attention. This person is also extremely wise, and they match your wisdom, pile number one. You could have great connection with nature and have a lot of lovely time outdoors. Whatever was happening in the past here with this elephant here, which signifies, your obstacles coming to an end, you getting past all the obstacles. So whatever there was, which this relationship was called, it was meant to teach you something. So you don't have to keep rancor or bitterness against this individual. Just let them go and just cleanse out this energy, which is not going to be easy, but you've already been healing. But this is just meant to, this relationship was meant to teach you something. You've learned your lessons and you've started healing. And now you're going to let this go once and for all with, finally putting an end to it without being upset or angry, because you have worked through all those emotions and you're just ready. You just realize that this person cannot offer you anything more than this till they do the work. And you have also realized that you are not going to put your life on hold waiting for somebody, and that you're going to live your life. And when you come into this energy, trusting the universe, that's when this beautiful thing is coming your way. All right. So this person will match your energy, and with this second King of Pentacles here that you've got, and with you working with this Ace of Pentacles on your coin, on your worth, with this grapes here, you are going to be abundant, and this relationship will add to that abundance. All right. And so this slipper gives me beach vibes. So you're going to have a lot of fun outdoors. You're going to have a lot of fun with this new person, or even with yourself till this person comes. We don't always need somebody to bring that kind of happiness into our lives, all right? So pile number 1, in all likelihood, this connection with this person is over unless this person comes clean, and you are going to be the biggest judge. Either ways, by this full moon, you are definitely, or between this full moon and the next, if this one is already over, because I'm not really sure of it, I will put it down. You are going to get that final decision as to whether you are going to wait for this person, stay with this person, or move on. It's going to be very clear, and you are in this time period, you are going to get this beautiful clarity, new beginnings, wherein you can be your authentic self and you can actually grow into the abundant being that you are. All right? So that's all I have for you. I hope this reading resonated with you, gave you some sort of clarity for whatever it is that you want. Either ways, this clarity is going to come to you even beyond this reading, that this connection is no longer serving you. All right? And it is time to walk away from it once and for all. That's all I have for you. Take good care of yourself. You've been healing, sending you lots of love and light. I had said bye-bye and I'm back here. I realized I did not take out channel messages from your person, which I had said that I would take out. So before I start filming, that's why I've taken out all the cards. I'm going to be filming the second pile, but I remembered. So you're going to take out a few messages from your person. You get, is this all in my head? They can't still believe that you walked away from them, pile number 1. I hear your voice in my head. We need a vacation. I believe in miracles. My heart skips a beat when I hear your name. So this person is, totally focused on you. But though they say these things, that my heart skips a beat when I hear your name and that I believe in miracles, they want you to come back. But they are still extremely focused on the physical nature. I mean, that is also a very strong attraction. So they feel pulled towards you energetically, but they are only keeping it in the very 3D and very basic, level. They are not looking at you beyond what you do for them in a very physical kind of sense. All right. For some of you, you may even be helping them as far as the money is concerned. Financially you might be helping them, but for most of you it is only for the physical nature of this relationship. But they definitely feel it very strongly, and they are going to try with that Knight of Wands energy which we had taken out. They're going to come back again. All right, and they're going to say all loveliest and most charming things to lure you back again, but you will get clarity from within, and you will know exactly in that moment what to do. So follow your intuition, pile number 1, and that's all I have for you. Bye bye. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. Those of you who've chosen the Modern Witch Tarot and this beautiful rose quartz heart. Since I hadn't taken this out from here, I have a feeling that maybe you were also working on your control issues, all right? Either in this connection, either you or your person, all right? Maybe there has been some dynamic of control in this connection, or maybe when you're manifesting, you're trying to go into little minor details of everything and not letting the universe do its bit. But you are going to change that with this rose quartz heart. I feel very beautiful energy between the two of you. There's a lot of love here. Let's see why things haven't worked out, or why you've come to this place where you need to ask, is it really over? We'll just take a look. Sorry about that. Maybe you haven't communicated with one another, because I was absolutely fine in the first pile and suddenly my throat seems to have been attacked. So maybe you are having a problem, either you or they or the two of you, in actually expressing your authentic selves or being vulnerable in front of one another. You're not able to communicate for some reason. Let's see. You get the Lovers. Wow. Okay. The Ace of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Empress. Oh, wow. The Tower. Bottom of the deck energy. The Ten of Cups. Gosh, is it over? Nowhere near. It is definitely not over. All right. But there has been a Tower moment, and I feel after this Tower moment, whatever it is, it's going to be different for each of you. Maybe there is no communication. I said that with my throat chakra thing happening right now. But can you just look at this? This is definitely a twin flame connection, a higher order connection, if you don't, identify with that word. With the Lovers cards here, it's a very, very powerful connection. There's a lot of love here. Three of Cups is the center of the reading, which talks about reconciliation. Empress is the divine feminine, all right? But there has been something major that has happened in this connection. But you are one another's ultimate fulfillment. Both of you know this, all right? It's possible, seeing this Page of Pentacles here, that this person on your mind or you, the roles can be reversed. One person sees the other person as the Empress and sees themselves as the Page. So either you see them as the ultimate and so powerful, but you see yourself just as a Page, or you can take it as they see you as the Empress and they see themselves as the Page. All right. So maybe this is what caused this trigger and caused this Tower. Let's take a look. Stuck. Possibly after the Tower moment. Trust. Energy. Worthiness. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? One person sees the other person as being worthy, being it, and sees themselves only as the Page, not worthy of it. Nothing is yet set in stone. Absolutely. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I think that's what this Tower moment has caused. Clouds. Temporary problems. That's exactly what I thought. Dogs. Getting together with friends. Three of Cups. Firecracker. Excitement. All right. Put that here. And this is that card that you got, which says acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. See, I hadn't cleared this out, which I usually do when I finish the pile. So there was an element of control here, and this is going to change now because you finally accepted things for what they are. A Tower moment has happened. Maybe whoever was feeling unworthy is the person who's got triggered. Maybe both of you feel that way. Maybe both of you see the other person as the Empress but see themselves as a Page. So both of you were triggered by one another, which is absolutely understandable in a twin flame connection with this Lovers card here and the Empress here. You trigger each other. Your insecurities come out because a twin flame connection comes into union only after both of you have worked on all your insecurities, on everything that triggers you. Otherwise, every time you come together, you will trigger one another till you have worked on yourself and you are complete, whole, full of self-love, self-confidence in yourself, wherein you don't need anyone else or anything else to fulfill you. You are complete within yourself. It is only when you reach this stage that you can actually come into union with your counterpart. Otherwise, you might come close and again fight, and again, the love will be there, you will feel the energy, but you will not be able to stay together because you'll keep triggering yourself till you reach that that is the whole purpose of this connection. A twin flame connection is defined by this, that the one will be a runner, one will be a chaser. You'll keep mirroring each other, keep triggering each other till you both reach your highest potential, highest vibrational good, wherein you are complete in yourselves and you're not, yes, you are longing for your person, but in a healthy way, not in this way that without you I can't do anything. No, that's not there. You are complete with yourself, and that's when you come together, and usually that energetic shift causes a lot of ascension, and you do a lot of good for this world. But this happens only when you've worked on yourself. All right. So right now you have reached that place wherein this tower moment has happened because both of you didn't think of yourselves as worthy. And now you've been working on yourself because there's obviously been a lot of pain in the separation. You feel stuck. You don't know how to move forward. But the universe is telling you that these are temporary problems. You just need to work on yourself. Once you accept it, which I think you have, and you have decided not to control, but just to keep loving yourself and sending a lot of love. Whenever you think of the other person, send them love. All right. And realize that they've got their own growing up to do and you have your own. All right. And you will start learning to trust yourself and then trust in the other person. When you start believing in yourself and see your worth, and you realize that you are worthy the way you are, without doing anything, just as you are, when you realize you are worthy, without having to get that glow up, without having to go and get lots of money, without whatever be the trigger in your, within you, wherein you don't feel lovable. When you work on that, that is when you attract your twin back to you. Because when you work on yourself, they are triggered to work on themselves too. All right. I feel that this relationship goes back a long way, or you have common friends, and these friends will have, will play a role in you coming back together again. Maybe, you will have a get together of sorts wherein this person's also invited and you are as well. And your friends may be either actually planning this out for the two of you, or maybe this just happens organically. It's just serendipitous that this happens and you reach there and, they are there too. And suddenly you realize, you actually see, because you have been working on yourselves, you find yourself as worthy, and so do they. So you will come back into union. All right. Till then, this is not bound to happen, but nothing is set in stone. So if you've been feeling that this is the end of the world with this tower moment and there's nothing, no, this is nowhere near being over. You both feel each other's energy. You're very much in each other's energy fields, and you'll always be, because this is a twin flame connection. But you are stuck because you are not feeling worthy. When you work on your worthiness and when they work on their worthiness, you will have serendipitous moments wherein maybe your friends, as I said, will get you together and you will come back into union again. But instead of controlling outer circumstances or one another, you need to work on yourselves. So this is a very simple, self-explanatory reading and a very beautiful one. So all you need to work on is yourself. And that is at once the simplest and the most difficult thing to do, because there are a lot of things that have happened in our past from our childhood which make us believe that we are less than. And we need to really sit and work on ourselves to know that it is not something that we do or the way that we are that makes us worthy. Just by being here, we are worthy. The way you are in this present moment, whatever you look like, whichever strata of society you belong to, whatever your education is, however you speak, whatever you look like, tall, short, fat, thin, dark, whatever, it doesn't matter. You, the way you are, this moment is worthy, just as worthy as anyone else on this planet. There may be someone you look up to, some celebrity that you look up to. You are just as worthy as the celebrity that you look up to. All right. Whoever you think is, oh my God, wow, you are just as wow. So till you understand this concept, until you accept it, and it doesn't feel unnatural when you say that, that is when you have actually healed. That is when you have actually realized your worth. All right. And that is when this connection is going to happen. So you need to work on yourself. This card was here for some reason, perhaps, so we'll keep it. Otherwise, the cards are here, and I'm going to pull out two. I'll pull out three because this. Okay, only two wanted to come out. Let's pull out one more. Oh, two. You get the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Wands. This Tower moment has got both of you thinking, oh my God, is this person right for me? Maybe I'm not too good. You've just been juggling, deciding. This has been, but the flame is very much still on. You're not given up. It's taking its toll on you, but you're not giving up, either of you. So this connection is nowhere near being over. Things are about to change when you do your work on yourselves. Oh, let's see. Is this visible? Yes. So I've already told you about the cards that you both think that it's over, but it's nowhere near being over. The letters are N, I, F, R, J, M, another N, B, O, G, and a C. Alright, so these are the letters, and now we have, yes, this Tower moment. This is my Ten of Swords. You've been feeling defeated, you've been feeling betrayed, but actually each of you have sabotaged this connection by not knowing your worth, and you'll realize that you are going to work on yourself till you reach that stage wherein you're like this horse, independent. You don't need anyone else. You realize you're worthy and you're complete in yourselves. That's when you start attracting this person back into your life. With this owl, there's a lot of wisdom coming your way. With this elephant here again, all the obstacles in your path are going to be removed. Oh, you see one another as unique, but actually you are the one that is unique. You don't see your uniqueness, you see their uniqueness, and they do the same. But now you will see your own uniqueness and they will see theirs, and that's when this connection is going to come into union again, and it will be an abundant connection. You're going to be abundant on your own, and together it's going to be a lot more abundance. There's a second thing for abundance here. You're going to, when you come together, you're going to be your happy, goofy selves. You're going to have a lot of fun. Life's a mystery with this whale, all right? So things work out in ways that you don't realize. Again, for zodiac signs, maybe you have a lot of water energy with, Pisces energy here. And then again, this is for being abundant. And with this, I feel what does this tell me? It tells me that maybe the divine masculine needs to work a lot more than the divine feminine here in this connection. Whoever is operating from the masculine side more. All right, so as far as zodiac signs are concerned, I said Pisces is very strong, Gemini is very strong, Libra and Taurus is very strong. Doesn't have to be only these, but maybe these are very prominent in your charts or in the chart of your person. All right, so that's all I have for you. Pile number 2, the long and short message, or rather the brief message: is this connection really over? No way. It's just temporary pause till you work on yourself. This is a very strong connection. This is a twin flame connection. You are very connected. You feel each other very strongly, and you just need to work on your self-worth while they do the same. And then when you come back, it's going to be beautiful. So this connection is definitely not over yet. Bye-bye. Take care. Why? I did this for the first pile and I'm doing this for you. I forgot to take out channel messages from your person. Oops, okay. You are all that I could ever ask for. Why? They're asking why. When you both have triggered each other equally. Can we have a heart-to-heart conversation? You will get an opportunity once you've worked on yourself. The universe will bring you together, in the form of your friends get together, some serendipitous moment. First love is for keeps. So you've gone back a long way, all right, and you've been in each other's energies for a long time, working for one another. You've had a wonderful relationship. This is very temporary. I respect and admire you no matter what the outcome. And the outcome is in your hands. It's going to be beautiful if you work on your self-worth and trigger them to do the same. All right? And bottom of the deck energy is I will always have a soft spot for you, which is evident. So that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Take care. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Those of you who've chosen the Ethereal Vision Tarot or this green Aventurine crystal, your heart chakra is opening. I think maybe one of you had it open, the other one was blocked, but now with the work that you are doing, pile number 3, I think your person's heart chakra is opening as well. With this card here which says twin flames, well, you don't need me to say anything. Your passion ignites. So maybe you've already been working and you are already feeling this shift in energy, all right, even as but you're getting impatient. Maybe one or both of you are, but mostly you who've come to this reading, you're getting impatient. That's why you want to know. You've been waiting for so long and now you're at the end of your patience and you feel, is it really over? But the beauty of the twin flame journey is that you are not meant to be in this energy of feeling impatient, because if you're feeling impatient, it means you're not living your full life. You're still waiting for them to come and bring you that happiness. But you have to give yourself that happiness when you stop waiting for the other person and you're so full of you find miracles in everything that you do. You're so full of life, you're so full of happiness that you naturally invite them to your energy without waiting for them. Right now, if you're still in this energy wherein you've been working, you feel you've been working a lot, and I'm not saying that you aren't. Maybe you've done a lot of healing on yourself, but you still are waiting for them. That itself stalls the relationship from happening, if indeed it's meant to be. If it's a twin flame connection, you're always going to be energetically connected. Only thing is, what we're going to check is whether in the 3D you are going to have a union or not. All right, so let's see. And then again, these readings are all for 3 months. So if you really work on yourself and this triggers your twin, then maybe you can have it in this birth as well. 5 of Swords, the Empress. Wow. Maybe the pile 2 also resonates with you, because that's also a very twin flame kind of energies in that pile. So you have the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the last reading also got the Empress and the Page of Pentacles. But I think your pile is going to take a while, a lot more time than theirs. Let's see. Grace, Judgment, Passion, Soulmates. Wow, it's beautiful. Time for healing. Yes, that's what I feel very strongly. Healing family issues. They got 2 cards for healing here. Then you have Broken Ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. Oh, you have 4 cards. Bull, do not back down from opposition, shows strength and fortitude. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. Flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Wow, this is a typical reading. My dear pile number threes, you definitely are twin flames. If this wasn't confirmation enough, which says that you are twin flames, you have one card which says soulmates, and you have the Empress here, which is the divine feminine. All right, now you have had some sort of argument and you are definitely in separation at this time, and they have said something to you, because it's possible that this person is operates from their ego, a, a lot, and they always have this necessity to have the last word. They need to win every argument. If you find that you identify as this person, then your roles can be switched. But I feel that it's this person whom you've come to this reading for, your twin, is the one who gets triggered by you because they see you as the emperor, again as the empress. They see themselves as the page. Look at this, 4 of Wands beneath this. Wow. So you've had this beautiful energy, all right? And you've come together in the beginning where things were beautiful, but they've got triggered, all right? And because they feel like a page. But guess what? When they've said whatever they have, which has caused this connection to be in the state that it is in, for which is why you've come to this reading, to find out whether it's over or not. It's because you are feeling left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles here. You've been holding out to this connection for dear life, all right? This connection means the world to you. You have attached your worth to the success of this connection, and they don't feel worthy because they see you as the Empress. So the bottom line here is that both of you don't feel worthy of one another. You should check pile number 2. This is the same energy, but in theirs it was a more soft energy, and here I feel it is a very I feel it's very intense in this connection, in pile number 3. Very intense. You are healing now, and you need to be healing at this time. All right, you have for some of you, you're going to heal your family issues. For some of you, it's going to be things which were fed to you from the time you were a little child, which is why you don't see yourself as worthy. For each of you, it's going to be different, but till you work on yourself, there is no question of you coming together in a hurry. Both, because your healing will trigger their healing, until both of you have actually dealt with it and see each other, see yourself as worthy enough for the other person. Till then, this is not going to happen, because even if you do come, there is a lot of passion, there is a lot of love, but it's so triggering, this connection, which is why every time you come together, if you've not worked on your self-worth, you will again trigger one another, feel unworthy, say something nasty, and again part ways. All right, so right now, but you need to know that you are divinely protected with this beautiful grace card here. You are divinely protected. Yours is a twin flame relationship. It is a divine connection. But divine connection doesn't mean that it's going to happen if you don't put in your the work. It just means that you're still connected on the 5D. And if you don't learn your lessons in this lifetime, if you don't work on your worthiness, if you don't feel complete, this union won't happen in this lifetime. It'll happen in the next. But you are already connected. You're already in union in the 5D. But to make it happen here, you need to be complete in yourself. You need to be the Empress or the Emperor. You need to come into balance. You cannot say that your life has come to an end because this person's, said something nasty and you've gone separate ways. No, you can't control things or hold on so tightly. Let them go. Work on yourself. The whole world is waiting for you to conquer it. But you are just looking out. Have they come? This is the time for you to work on you, things that are important to you apart from this person. All right? But you are just concentrated here, disappointed in this lover. Why did they speak that way? And they are disappointed in themselves. Every time they come to you, their ego is triggered. They want to say something nasty to you so that they feel better, which is such an unhealthy dynamic to be in. You both need to heal. And you're being asked, when this person comes to say something, if you every time just keep quiet and listen to what they have to say, you are letting yourself down. Learn to stand up for yourself. Because if you don't, this is going to be, even if you come into union, and even after that, if you come into this energy, because you've not healed yourself completely, and if you're going to be meek, this is going to be such a codependent and unhealthy relationship, and it will again break down. This is a very, very powerful energetic connection, and you need to feel worthy completely before this works out. Otherwise, every time you come, this is going to be such a difficult relationship, and you'll wonder why you even came together. And so you really need to work on yourself, and this will trigger them and get them to work on themselves. So right now there has been a separation. It is for a reason. The universe is protecting your connection. With this judgment card here, which says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yes, you need to recognize that. They have to work on themselves and you have to work on yourself. They are not responsible for your happiness. You are not responsible for their happiness. But once you take care of yourself and bring yourself to the state of happiness and bliss and complete worth and completeness in yourself, this person will come back to you. With this judgment card here, you will get your second chance. You will get to explore your passion. You will get to have light-hearted, carefree time with one another. But right now, if you come together without doing this work, you will trigger one another big time. It's not going to be an easy connection. You both will be in pain. Just know that there is a lot of love, there is a lot of passion, but it cannot be enough in this relationship. It's going to actually be really, really bad for the two of you if you don't work on yourself right now. So this separation is divine intervention. So work on yourself. Just let this person go. If they come up into your energy, if you feel very strongly on some day because they are thinking of you or whatever, send them love. And then get back to yourself. Work on your body, work on your mind, work on your emotions, work on your spirituality, work on your coin, work on everything that makes you happy. And remember that this is not the only person in your life. There are so many people around you who are making you happy. And to neglect everyone and be focused here and be in this energy just because it didn't work out with one person, which is because you haven't worked on yourself, is unfair to the people around you. So this is what you need to keep in mind, pile number 3. I'm going to pull out a few cards from here and a few charms for you. This is a very intense twin flame connection. I felt the last one as well, but this is so intense. It's almost, I send you lots and lots of love, pile number 3, because this can actually put you in depression. That this is that kind of intensity, it's a scary kind of intensity, because there is love here, there is passion here, but there are so many issues. Basically, both of you have so many childhood triggers that when you trigger each other, it's not mild triggering. It's not just one odd tower moment. It is scary. So you really need to work on yourself here a lot. Just look at that. You get another Empress here. 10 of Swords. Yes, this separation, this ending has been painful, but this was divine intervention. Otherwise, things would have been worse. With the King of Swords here, this person may appear cold to you, or you may appear cold to this person because you've both been in pain. The letters B, R, G, what is that? F, C, O, a blank, I, Q, O, U, T, X, E. All right, so these could be letters which are significant. You can take a look there at that. This is definitely, you know, which looks as something beyond this world, beyond this planet of ours, because this is a twin flame. You've been in different worlds, you have so many lifetimes together, all right? And this is very intense, but you really need to work on this connection. Oh wow. I think, was it pile number 2 which got this? They just got this t-shirt. You've got the matching trousers as well. This connection, you're made for one another, and it's time for you to have with this wine here to enjoy your lives together. But right now you need to have that full happiness and enjoyment, with on your own. You are going to get a lot of clarity about this connection, about a lot of things. You need to get in touch with your playful side, but that will happen only if you work on yourself. This looks shaped like a 4-leaf clover, but it's blue. I don't even know what it is. Maybe it's a flower. You enjoy your time in nature with this Buddha here again. You are really getting in touch with your spiritual side, which is the reason of this divine connection, to get you in touch with your spiritual side. When you come together, you're going to be very abundant, but you need to first work on yourself. All right, there's a lot of playful energy which is going to make this relationship so beautiful, but you're nowhere there right now. Maybe you're seeing glimpses of it when your relationship began, but not now. Again, you're very abundant, and this I take as my infinity, a symbol or the hook that you're meant to be with one another. But my dear pile number 3, is this relationship over? It is not over. It will never be over in the 5D, but in this 3D, will you unite? In your case, the question is, will you come into union? And unlike pile number 2, wherein the chances were really strong, in your case, there is a lot of work to be done, because even though that was a twin flame connection, this is extremely, extremely intense. Maybe your temperaments are such, or the kind of hurt that you've been through is going to be different for everybody, right? So your pile is that very intense pile. So your triggering is a lot of healing has to be done. So is it over? No, it is definitely not. But will the reunion happen? It is entirely in your hands. When you feel completely worthy of yourself, when you live such a happy life wherein you are not holding on to this connection or this person, you just let it go and you work on yourself, and you come into this Empress energy, which you see them as and not yourself. When you come into this energy and you recognize yourself and you're living your best life, that's when this person will be in the same energy, and that's when you will unite. All right? Sending you lots and lots of love and light. I know it's been very difficult for you, and it is going to continue to be challenging for a while. But if you do that work on yourself, which is beautiful because you're going to be independent, you just watch so much of passion and love and light-hearted fun, and everything that is seeming so difficult is going to be so beautiful. You are divinely protected. Give your gratitude to the universe and just work on yourself. That's all I have for you. No, that's not what I have for you. I have channeled messages from your person. I forgot in the first 2, and I had to film it after I said bye-bye. Thankfully, I remembered. Let's take out a few messages from your person. There is an ocean between us. So this separation, maybe you've gone in codependency. What did I say? What did I say? This relationship can be codependent because you are so energetically drawn to one another and you trigger each other so much. So you really, really need to work on this. Otherwise, this is going to be a very difficult connection. Forever yours. Yes. So is this over? No, it's not over. In the 5D, it can never be over. You're already in union. But here, you need to work on. This is such a precious connection, but a very intense one and not an easy one by any standard. All right. Oh, there are too many. Oops, what's that? Yes, I can be stubborn. Then again, so can you. Exactly. Exactly. But I feel this person comes into the ego more than you do. But where are we headed? Do we have a future? That's entirely in your hands. Disconnected. You feel disconnected on a surface level. Deep down, if you actually get in touch with your intuition, you will see the connect. You feel the connect, which is why you're coming to a reading. Maybe this is not the first reading. You may have seen a million readings by now in the hope that this will work out. But it will work out if you work on yourself. Easier said than done, I know, but I'm sending you lots of love and light, and you can do this pile number 3. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be worth it. Bye bye.